Hi, Julien. Welcome.
Thank you. Hi.
So today we are going to do microneedling. I know you've been probably doing your research on this treatment. So tell me, why did you want to receive that kind of treatment today?
Yeah, so my main concerns were acne scars, dilated pores, and I also wanted to improve the texture of my skin.
Very good. Well, actually, micro needling, that's what it does mainly. It does a lot of things in general, but yes, acne scars will be improved, that is for sure. Also, the general skin tone, the glow of the skin, it improves all of that. Even the signs of aging can be improved in such a way that is very incredible right after even the first treatment. So you will see a difference, that is for sure.
Amazing.
Great. Well, tell me now, do you have any questions about what you're going to go through right now?
Yes, of course, I was wondering about what will it feel like. Will it be painful or?
That's a very good question. Actually, a lot of people might wonder because microneedling, needle, the word can be scary. To be honest, yes, we feel it, but we always start by numbing the skin with a cream that is specifically made to numb. So we let that act on the skin and then we begin. So it reduces considerably the sensation of the treatment.
Okay.
I would say that get prepared because the forehead to me is the worst part,
Okay.
if I may say. It's not that bad. You feel it a little bit, of course, but it's the perforations that we make are really controlled at a deep that is really controlled. That would be the word I would use. But the rest of the skin, you will see it's totally bearable and no problem. You will see you'll go through like a champ.
Amazing.
Great.
Yes.
Well, let's begin the treatment. We apply toner onto the skin to make sure everything is clean, well balanced. There's no dust, no little particles that could be onto the treated area. And then once that is done, we apply the numbing cream. So the numbing cream will be left onto the skin for about 15 to 20 minutes, just to make sure that the skin is well numb before we begin. We make sure every corner is covered with a good layer, even the tip of the nose, because yes, we are going to work there. And we start to put the pieces of the pen together. So as you can see, the pen is right there, and you have the cartridge. Notice that the cartridge with the 12 tiny micro points needle is one single use and completely sterile. So we remove it from its little container and we are going to install it on top of the micro pen. There we go. And we make sure, of course, that the pen is at 0 so that we don't poke ourselves with the needle before starting the treatment. Very important. So all those manipulations are super duper important, as you can see. So there is no cross-contamination. We put it in the sterile bag that will be closed carefully. So there we go, into the bag. Once that's done, we make sure it's well closed so that there is no liquids, no human liquids that could go onto the pen. So no blood, no lymphatic fluids, nothing. Well protected. Okay, so now we are removing the numbing cream with alcohol. Why alcohol? To make sure the skin is really balanced, 0, that there's nothing left onto it. Sterile feel. We apply some hyaluronic acid onto the skin first on every area before we begin. So once the serum is put on, we begin with the micropen and the needles. So it's very important to overlap just a little bit on every line you do, just to make sure every area, every corner is covered by the needles. There we go. So as you can see, we go horizontal first and then vertical, as you can see. Total of 3 times will be done onto every area, depending, of course, on the sensitivity of the result we want, but we can go as up to 3 times onto one single area. See the bright redness? Totally normal. So of course, it's a bit traumatic for the skin, but it's a trauma that we cause carefully, and that's the goal, you know, to regenerate the skin, to force the skin to create new collagen. There we go. So what can that do? Microneedling. Actually, it really helps a reduction in appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, improved skin tone and texture, and softer, younger looking skin with fewer signs of age. Can improve the appearance of uneven skin tone, acne scars, traumatic scars, and stretch marks also. Of course, depending on what you want to treat, might take more than one treatment. That's why we have to do an evaluation first with you and look at your skin. Okay, so we reapply some serum right there before we work onto the cheek. There we go. It's a good redness, bright redness, very good. Means that the treatment is efficient. We go deep enough so that there is an induction of regeneration. Good. So of course it can be a bit sensitive, depending on your tolerance, depending on everybody's tolerance. But since we put a numbing cream first, well, it's not that bad, to be really honest with you. It's bearable, it's tolerable. We can work even on the nose, we can do pretty much every part of the face, even near the eyes. We just, as I said, we just take care of the profounder, the deepness of the needles that will be adjusted in consequences. So you will see, we can see a bit of blood onto the nose appearing. It's bleeding points, totally normal. Of course, when you work into an area that has more bones, that can happen. It's totally normal. So we make sure every little part is well done. The total procedure will last about 20 to 30 minutes. It really depends. As you can see, Julien has a beard, so probably more 15-20 minutes for the microneedling itself. If we go onto the neck or further, well, it depends on what we choose as a treatment, but it can be up to maybe 25-30 minutes. It's pretty quick the way it's done. The redness itself will last about 24 to 72 hours. It really depends on everybody. You see, bleeding points. Nice bleeding points. So yeah, you might experience some redness for 24, 48 hours, 72 hours, but to be honest, it goes down very quickly. We can even do the lips, you know, even sensitive areas. We just poke them gently, as we can see right now, in order to regenerate collagen. Honestly, microneedling is all about regeneration. There we go. So what you can feel right after is really like a sunburn kind of feeling. It lasts for 24 hours, approximately, that kind of feeling. So no worries, it heals very fast. And to help healing, we reapply a good layer of hyaluronic acid all over the skin. After that, we remove glove, we will grab the pen, no cross-contamination, we remove the bag with the cartridge inside, and we put it into the bin that is really made for that, for medical stuff. There we go. Good, no cross-contamination at all. Everything is very important for us to respect that. And we end up the treatment with some light therapy. So the lights for recovery and regeneration. All right, so we just finished right away the treatment microneedling with Julien that is still alive with us.
Alive and well.
And well, so how did you find it?
Yes, so it was way less painful than what I expected. Most of the sensitivity was like on the forehead, mostly on the top of the forehead and on the sides, but it was really something that you can easily tolerate.
Very good. I'm really glad we see a good redness. That's what we want. So I'm glad that you could endure it well. It was not that bad in the end. Perfect. Great, so we are done for today for the treatment with Julien. He is going to leave with hyaluronic acid that he is going to apply every day for a better and faster regeneration of the skin. Well, thank you everybody and see you for our next video.